So you've written a couple articles that have been really, featured widely, recently. One is Belonging, the Heart of SEL, and also SEL Starts with Adults. I'd love it if you could expand on those articles and share the inspiration and motivation behind them.
Sure. Well, I just say that, belonging the heart of SEL for me, I always think about what is this in service of? Like, why are we doing this SEL stuff? What is it ultimately in service of? And for me, it really is belonging. And that really came to me after becoming a mother and really thinking about what do I want most for my son? I want him to feel like he belongs. So much of our suffering comes from not feeling like we belong. And so that article really expands on that. Like, yes, we want to teach kids how to self-manage. We want to teach kids, to have emotional literacy. But ultimately, what it's in service of is creating cultures of belonging. So we all feel, seen and heard. And so that was really kind of the message behind that. And can go to my website and check out these articles. And SEL Starts with Adults was also really to emphasize, so often we jump to like, let's get the curriculum, let's get the program, but who's implementing the program? Who's implementing the curriculum? And sometimes we talk about implementation with fidelity versus implementation with integrity. And implementation with fidelity is like, all right, by the book, we're on this page, we're doing this lesson. But implementation with integrity is approaching it from an embodied space, embodying these skills and competencies, and really reading the room. Some of these lessons may not be appropriate. And that also goes to, context is everything. Whenever we are looking for social and emotional learning resources or curriculum, we need to understand the community with which we are serving. And that's our own practice of SEL, right? We need to be socially aware. And so it's so important not to bypass this step of really understanding yourself and then understanding the community in which you serve.